ShayShay. Crafting on a dime. Yeah. ShayShay, sweet, loving, fun, pink, girly. Hoops, threads, batting, she's twirling. Sketching with a Juki stabilizer, tight. Lori Holt, inspiration, quilting all night. Little scraps, big dreams, pretty princess, clean seams. ShayShay keeps it cute, then she makes it move. Crafting on a dime with ShayShay. Crafting on a dime with ShayShay. Pink girly magic in a handmade way. Crafting on a dime with ShayShay. Yeah.
Crafting on a dime with ShayShay.
Buttons in the bowl, lace on the side. Charm pack smile with the
Crafting on the dime with ShayShay. Oh wait, y'all are here. Good morning, y'all. I be jamming in the morning. Who listens to my song? Who listens to my song? I love it. I love it. I love it. I will forever, ever be in the debt of tuck. Okay? Creating with tuck, creating my intro, and I absolutely adore it and love it. Okay? Good morning, y'all. Oh, it's Sunday, y'all. I'm feeling good, y'all. It is Sunday, July 12th, 8:02 a.m. because I hit that start button like 30 seconds too late because I was texting Rachel. You know, Rachel. Let me just put my head down, Lord. Rachel and I are going to get along today and this week. We're going to have a good week, you know. Oh, Rachel. I haven't even seen her up in here this morning, but I already texted her, so she needs to open both of her eyes, okay? Who's seen Rachel? I ain't seen her. That means she late, which is a problem. Anybody see Rachel? Let me scroll to the top. Good morning, everybody. Special shout out to all my moderators. My moderators are the people in the chat that have the blue names. Thank you for being voluntold. I didn't ask them. They voluntold. But I know they cool. They cool. Thank you. Love y'all. Everybody in the green are members of my channel. Thank you for supporting my channel. Y'all know I'm trying to retire in 4 years and 4 months. Y'all. It's the countdown for me. It's the countdown. I'm so excited. 4 years, 4 months. 4 years, 4 months. So, yes, I'm super excited about that. Yes, the countdown. Who don't know I don't have a countdown? Y'all know. I haven't said it in a while. 4 years, 4 months. So, and thank you for everybody who's watching in the bushes. Thanks for everybody in the chat that supports my channel. I appreciate everybody that's watching live. I appreciate everybody on the replay game. Thank you. I see you. We up in here. Good morning. Let's say good morning. Look, this is when I have to lean in. I'm going to go get my eyes checked, everybody. I can't see, but I'm in denial that I can't see. Because, look, I got to lean in. Good morning, Rosalind Lewis, the first person up in here. Good morning, Shamika. Y'all petty. 12:14 a.m. See y'all, they petty. They try to be the first in the chat. Y'all petty. She petty. I can't. We're gonna keep it going because them two right there. Good morning, Gail. Thank you. Oh, what time Gail? Okay, Gail was at 3. Yeah, what are y'all doing up? I don't understand it. Let's keep going. Them 3 right there. Let's get to the normal people. Rosalind M, normal time 6 o'clock. That's normal, Rosalind M. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member of my channel. Good morning, DB. Good morning, Quilting Sits. Oh, Lord, them two. Marge, good morning, Boo. Good morning, Sharon D. Good morning, Terry, Cindy, Zach Ball, Quilt Witch in the house, JBL, Connie Boo. Good morning, Kingsbury Crafts. Good morning, Renee Boo, Deborah, I see you. Good morning, Lori, Deborah, Sherry, Vera, Miss Robin. Thank you for calling and checking on your girl. She know. Miss Robin, no. I left Shamika up there for a reason. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning. The duplicate names, y'all. The Rosalynds, the Barbaras. Y'all be killing me. Killing me. I'd be like, did I speak to that Barbara? So we just gonna, if we repeat the Barbaras, we just gonna keep repeating them. Good morning, Barbara. Nez, Deborah. Good morning, Busy Mom Stitcher. What are y'all working on today? I put that in the comments. I haven't seen a response yet. Good morning, Mylene. Good morning, Sheila Boo. I see you. We got to meet for lunch. I know. Good morning, Joanne. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Keisha. Good morning, Bessie, Pam, Joyce, Katrina. Good morning, Judith. Did I see Anna with the 2 N's? But months? 52 months? Oh, cool. Which I got to revert. Because then I got to go 4 times 12 plus 4. Oh, good morning, Fern. I don't need readers, Fern. I am not 50 yet. Okay, that has nothing to do with it. 50 has nothing to do with it, but I just have a feeling like 50 is just going to start going down. I'm like, I'm already going down. So Pearl Creations, good morning, Melody. I can't remember if I said good morning to Karen. We just still scrolling. Oh my God, Miss Melinda, get them. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Melinda. Get them in check, Miss Melinda. Good morning, Cece. I'm scrolling. Oh, I just finished putting names on 2 beach towels. Fun and easy. Yes. Good morning, Robin Williams. Good morning, Q. Alrighty, is that everybody? Months go by faster than years. Listen. I was never good at multiplying by 12s. I think that's the issue. That's the issue right there. That one right there. That one right there. That name I left up there. That one right there. Let me just rub the side of my head. Between her and Rachel. Oh my God. Oh, there go Rachel. You late. Yes, you late. That's worth removing Shamika name because you're late. You're late. You're blue and you're late. Yes, ma'am. We gonna give it a moment of silence for Rachel being late. And I even text her so she could be on time. She said you had to mention H day. You're killing me. I had an old B day today. I hate that. What's an old birthday? Is it your birthday? Cool thing sis, because we can turn up for your birthday. Rachel's here. Ooh, Rachel's so petty to me, y'all. She's so petty. I just can't. Unbiased LLC is Rachel. She goes live on Tuesday, and she's not nice to me, y'all, on her live. But we still gonna shout her out, and we're gonna talk about her sew along. That's the first weekend in August, and she posted the information so we can buy the supplies. She is making. Well, we are making. No. They are making sequin shorts. I haven't decided what type of shorts I'm making because I don't know if sequins belong on this tush. I think I'm going to use a jersey. Now, am I going to? I'm going to be there, but it's probably not going to be sequins on the tush. I'm probably going to use a jersey material, but I want to make some shorts. I think that'd be cool. I did check. I did. You posted it. I have your channel up right now. And I just went to post. And the last thing I see was 3 days ago where you picking on Q and Bonded and Katrina, getting them to use their sewing machine. Challenge accepted. I cannot. Oh, it says long post. Okay, let's see what it says. Okay, I do. I see it now. Okay. Let me see if I can share it. I just had to click down. Okay. Wow, let me like it. I can't share other people's stuff. So rude. It only gives me the option to report you. That's so rude. I cannot. Okay, I see it. But if you go to Bias LLC's page, which I'm grabbing the link right now, and go under her post, she has on some blue shorts. It don't start off with nothing about no sequins or nothing. That's why I didn't catch it. But that's her channel. They doing sequin shorts. I'm just gonna make shorts. So if you want to make some shorts, the link to Rachel's channel, I just posted it. I hope it worked. I'm not doing the sequence. Let's keep it moving. It's already 12 after, and I haven't talked about nothing. Let's go. Okay, Alexis in the house. Let's go. We're embroidering today. Alexis, you're going to be so proud of me. I digitized this file myself. So if you don't know, I am a Snapplique instructor, a certified Snapplique instructor. If you don't know Power Tools with Thread, Becky, she go live Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Central Time. She coined, created, designed all the things for Snapplique. So if you're not familiar with the process, head over to her channel, watch all the videos. If you want 101s or anything like that, I do offer those things. You just have to email me. So what is Snapplique? Snapplique, in simple terms, is applique in a twist, okay? And it's basically taking a design SVG that wasn't originally designed for embroidery, and we change it into an embroidery file using Brilliance and the Scan and Cut. So super fun. I've already did all the background, all the back work. I've already scanned in the shapes. I've already digitized the file, but I am going to talk about it a little bit and show you what I did. And that's what we're doing today. And the file that I'm using is the Strawberry Crush Sew Along by Lori Holt, of course, my favorite designer. And this is what the file looks like. It's so super cute. And what you do is you order these little templates, these little acrylic templates, and you scan them into the Scan and Cut, upload them into Brilliance, digitize it, pull it back out, put it on your embroidery machine, stitch it out. And when you do that, you'll get something that looks a little something like this. Because I did a test stitch yesterday, and I did make edits to my file, because that's what we do. And you'll get a little something like this, just from a few little shapes. And I think it's so, so darling. Isn't this cute? So I had Shamika's name up on the screen because this is Shamika's. Is she still in here, or did she go back to sleep? Because she be in the bushes, honey. She be working. I gotta pull her out. I got this one. That one right there, the troublemaker. Shamika is my unofficial social media manager. Okay? She the one that be in my ear, be like, why you do that? Don't do that. Do this. ABC, EFG, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I be like, get out my face. But I love her, and this is for her. And I know you're like, what is it? It's going to be a bag. I'm going to change it into a bag, and we're going to change it into a bag tomorrow on live. I do go live on Monday, Tuesdays at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to see how I change this file into a bag, come back tomorrow morning. Or if you can't, just watch the replay. Super fun in the sun. But this is what we're going to work on today. So super cool. So I did that yesterday. Let's go back to the bottom, see if she's still in the chat, because you know she'll go to sleep on me in a second. Look, she ain't even said nothing, so she probably she not playing with it. Okay, I see her. Okay, so what have you worked on? I asked that in the comments. I worked on, she says she worked for free. I don't let them enter the giveaways. Because most of the time for the giveaways, they already know about it. They already know the answers. So I got to do better for my moderators, you know. I'm going down the list. Don't worry, Gail. You coming up, boo. I think Gail is like the last one that I need to do something for. Rosalind, I did that. I did from bias. And Shamika ain't even no moderator. Okay, but she's my social media manager, so I'll let her make it. So remember when I made this bag and I told y'all I was gonna give it away as a members live, and I haven't did it yet. Y'all thought I was lying, right? Y'all was calling me a liar, and she lied. She never gave that bag away. Okay, it was only like a couple weeks ago, but I haven't given it away because I wanted to duplicate it before I sent it out. Because I do that. I'll send something out and I'll be like, how did I make that? What did I do? So I kept it so I can make me one. And I did make some changes. I only made one change. Who can see the change that I made? Let's see. Yeah, I know it takes a while, but I'm just recreating the bag for myself because I love it. I want to give Let's take a moment of silence for my internet. Don't worry. Y'all will be so proud of me. Spectrum did come out yesterday. I did call them on Friday. They did come out yesterday. I'll be calling them back again today. They're going to have to do something because whatever they did yesterday didn't work. I was waiting on it too. I didn't say anything, but that was one. It did bounce back fast and I did reconnect, but I don't want to leave Spectrum, but they got to do something. Usually when it goes down, I'll disconnect my iMac to my hotspot from my phone, and that kind of will help me continue on without the shutoffs and everything. But yeah, I didn't connect to my phone. It did bounce back, so that's a change. Let's continue on. So I didn't see if y'all answered that, but the only thing I changed was I wanted white in the middle on my bag. I didn't like the red. So I made this little bag yesterday. I'm not loving it. What pattern is this? This is the double zipper pouch bag. And I can't say I don't like the pattern. I don't like how I made the pattern because my little tab is crooked. So I'm honestly, no lie, thinking about ripping the seams out, taking the tab out, and then stitching it back because without the tab, I actually like it. What's special about this pattern is I bought this pattern last year at Applique Getaway. And I just made it today. I just felt comfortable enough to make it today. Everything else about the bag is cute. It came with the pattern. It came with the material to make the bag. And it's super cute. Super, super cute. Super cute. It's just that tab is crooked. And that's just me. It's just me. I can't even blame the pattern. But yes, so I made this yesterday. I made my house. And I pulled out some projects that I'm going to finish. I'll show these once I finish them. But I had started this and then I didn't finish it. So remember when we were doing these like crazy? So it's almost done. I just need to embroider something on the front and then finish it up. So I have that pulled out. So Sharon D, I was talking to Shamika a second about this yesterday. So, oh, and Alexis too. I've seen Alexis do it. And then I know what Sharon D is going to tell me. You can embroider on this bag on your single needle. So I'm going to try to embroider on this. This bag is like $3.99 at Hobby Lobby, but I want to elevate this bag. So that's why I pulled this out. What do y'all think about that? I'm just, look. Y'all know I created this. This was our so long last month. Our so long this month is Kimberbell. It's posted in my my so long is the last Saturday of the month, and it's at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it's a Kimberbell basket. So if you want to join in on that, just check that out. It's posted under my post on my YouTube channel. So y'all know last Monday, Tuesday, I was working on the big bubble pattern, and I did finish it. This is what it looks like. Let me stop my camera from centering in on my butt. And this is what it looks like. Of course, you can add more rows and add on to it, but this is where I stopped because I just needed it big enough for my sewing machine to sit on. And this is what the back looks like. Super, super cute, right, y'all? I love it. And I used scrap layer cakes for this. I didn't open a new layer cake. I just used some scraps that I had laying around. So I did finish this. Good morning, Jess. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Jessie. Good morning, everybody coming in. I don't know if I caught you, Sherry. Thank you, Connie. Let me scroll up, see what I missed. Good morning, everybody. Vera, if I missed you, good morning. Katrina, did you sew? Because I know y'all been challenged. I'm not turning my heater off. I know, Quilt Winch, but at minimum, I did call. So let's get started. So did I tell y'all everything? So I do have all of my applique pieces cut down to the correct size, but we still need to go into the scan and cut them. So y'all actually get to see me cut these pieces out. Because if you look at the first step of this design, let's go into Brilliance. Let's share my screen. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. I wanted to share my entire screen. Okay. Where's my phone? Okay, how many likes do I have? Y'all know what the deal is. I'm about to check the likes. Let's go here. And see, this is why. Let me remove. Stop screen share. Let's do this. Share screen. Okay, share entire screen. Okay, there we go. Let's get right. Let's go here and here. Let's minimize this a little bit. It's kind of big. Okay, that's too small. There we go. Okay, so let's go to my channel and let's check my likes. Experience elevated. Okay, let's see how many likes I have. I have 52 likes. Oh, I do have my Facebook group pinned. I always try to pin something, either my Instagram, Facebook. So if you're not a part of the Facebook community, feel free to join. Okay, so y'all can see now. So this is my stitch out. Now this first stitch out is going to start with a placement stitch. Then it's going to go to the tack down. Remember, I digitized all of this myself. So if it's jacked up, don't say anything. And then it goes into my satin stitch. Do you see how long this satin stitch is? It's like 16 minutes. So while it's doing this satin stitch that's super long, and then it'll go to the applique pieces, which are super fast because they're going to be pre-cut. And then it'll do a final outline. I love to look at my stitch out. This is what I started at. This is what I started with. It had 44 steps. and it was a lot. This was my test stitch out where I was just trying to see placement, see how it was looking, everything. It was stopping between each step, and then I changed up the colors and got it down to 20 steps, which is much better. So we're going to have an easy day today. Yesterday was a bit rough, but this is what it's going to look like at the end, and it's going to be so super cute. So I wanted to show y'all that. Oh, y'all looking at my text messages. Don't do that. See, I didn't check my screen first. Oh my God. Hope I didn't talk about none of y'all. Just kidding. Remove. Let's go here. Let's go to my table. And let's get going. Let's go down to new comments. Let's see what y'all are saying. Good morning, Darika Boo. Darika is in her sewing her sewing era. I keep selecting the wrong person because y'all are talking really fast. I appreciate it. So that's Darika. She goes live on Saturday. And she's in her sewing era. It's a lot of people in their sewing and quilting era. I love it, everybody. If you don't know, I do have a school where I teach beginner quilting, sewing, and embroidery, and we are doing the most in our in my school. So if you're in the comments and you're in my school, hey, let's get some pink hearts. I don't know if anybody's here. I haven't seen anybody. Sherry's in here. Wait, I haven't seen Bev this morning. Wait a minute. Where is she at? Good morning, Evelyn from Orlando. Good morning, Barb. I'm not turning off my heater. I am cold by nature. I have my heater on year round. Year round, everybody. So let's start off by telling you what I have hoop. This is my 10 by 16 hoop. We are using Olivia May today. She is a Brother Luminaire XP1 upgraded to XP3. This is the largest hoop. She is super huge. She is already hooped. I have my background fabric and I have some muslin loaded on her already. And because we already know that the first few stitch outs take 16 minutes, we're going to get her to stitching and then we're going to move back to the scan and cut and we're going to cut some fabric. Okay. Oh, thank you, boo. Oh, thank you, Renee. I appreciate it. You're doing so good. Yes, we rocking and rolling over there. If you don't know what you're doing, you don't know how to cut fabric, you don't know what you're doing, click on my school. It's in the description box below. We meet on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's twirl y'all around because why not make y'all dizzy? Oh, if you see the little lamp, it is safe, everybody. It's safe. My friend Mylene sent me that after I almost burnt down my craft room. We're not going to talk about that, though, this morning. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about things that happened in the past, right? Let's wake her up. And let's get y'all right because y'all are living a little crazy. And let's get y'all right. Okay. So I already have the design uploaded. We're just going to load the hoop on the embroidery machine. Okay. Love Olivia May. How about I load her the proper way and it will work, right? Okay. Clamp down. She's going to recenter. And then we're going to get her going so we can move on with our life. Let me turn on my iron. I have a little button that I just click now that has everything that I want to turn off at the end of the night. So now I just have to click one button. My sewing machine turns off. Iron turns off. Light turns off. I love that. So I know, just a little fun fact. So let's do step one. I already have my pink thread loaded. Let's do an area test, even though I know it's good. We should start with an area test. Let's do all the things. She's good. She should be good. And let's check the left. Back to the center. I hit the wrong button. Back to the center. Okay, I still hit the wrong button. Okay. Listen, let's just hit okay and let's press your foot down and let's start. And the first stitch is my placement stitch for my background fabric. Y'all, I did not have enough of this fabric. So we make things work around here. I did not have enough fabric to cover the whole background. So I just stitched it together down the middle. Hey, it works. We do what we got to do around here. I have my heat and bond on the back. I'm going to peel it off because once it does the tack down stitch, I am going to press it because I want it to be flat, okay? No drama. I haven't decided which way I want to put it. The seam on the up and down or the left and right. You can't see it, but I can see it. I do have a placement stitch, so I'm going to stick this right on top. I guess I want my seam right here. I don't know. I haven't decided. I guess I'll put it in the middle. Okay. Press your foot down. Fingers out. Fingers out. Fingers out of the embroidery area. Fingers out of the embroidery area, people. I have my little pink spatula just in case I get triggered and I want to put my fingers in there. Press the foot down. We're going to hit start. I don't know why I had that urge to put my finger in there. And I did do a double tack down. So it's going to go around twice. That's the one good thing about you digitizing your own files. You can kind of change it up to how you like it. I have very minimum digitizing skills. And if I have more time, I would definitely be in some classes. Okay. But realistically, I don't have time. Shantae has a class and I know it's good. I'm in the school, but I have not watched any of the videos. I need to do better. Just gotta have more time in my life. So when this is done, I'm going to go ahead and do a press. Because I want it to be flat. I'm definitely team flat. So this hoop is so big, I like to have my have something to sit my board on when I pull it off of the machine. Which I'll be ready to show y'all. Because this is so big. This hoop is so big. Turn y'all back around for a second. I'm sorry. So I have my hoop sitting on those little boards because I'm getting ready to press this down. Because I want it to be flat. And I still need to cut around. I'm not going outside the lines though. Don't worry. Let me get my applique scissors. So this takes the longest part. This is the longest part of the design. This satin stitch that is getting ready to do. So I'm going to cut around. And I do take my time. And I was generous with my satin stitch. Not too generous where it's super thick, where it looks a little tacky, but it's pretty generous. Where it's going to cover this fraying on the edge. It looks really neat. Take my time and cut around. This is actually my bag. So, you know I got to be careful. Look. Now, yesterday, I already knew that I was going to get that bag to Shamika. So, I was like, I didn't really care. I was like, if I mess up, it's okay. It's Shamika's bag. Ooh. She gonna get me. Woo. Let's see what she say, if she's still woke. Oh, hey, good morning, Stacy. You missed my teal bag I made. So I said, since I'm giving this bag to Shamika, I don't really care if I mess up on it. It's okay. I said, it's okay. Oh, there she go. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I was just kidding. But has anybody seen Mylene or cousin in the chat this morning? I haven't seen Mylene this morning. I mailed their bowl cozies, so they should have received them on Saturday. The bowl cozies I made last week. I am definitely in my mailing era. Doing better. If you've won something, it's already out and you should already have it. Okay. Okay. This is a lot of good fabric, so we're just going to sit that over to the side. We're going to cut that down. But I do want to press this a little bit more. Good morning, Sean. I see somebody speaking to you, so you're here. I know you're here. And you're in there somewhere. All righty. So the first time that I made it yesterday, I did SF101 on the back, and I thought afterwards, I was like, I should have used heat and bind. Okay, so that's one thing that I changed up from yesterday. Also, I switched some of the stitches to satin versus blanket stitch. So you'll get to see that change today too. So let's go ahead and let it stitch out the satin stitch. That takes 16 minutes. Pressure foot down. Let's let it do its job. And we're going to play around over here with the scan and cut while it stitches that out. Don't worry, it's going to take us about 16 minutes to get this cut. Okay, so we can move these. This is the bag that I want to make today. This is another bag that I got at Applique Getaway last year. You see a trend here? Trying to make all the stuff that I bought last year at Applique Getaway. It's the large tote kit, so you'll see that one soon. That's why it's pulled out. So let's pull out the scan and cut. Turn her on. I already have a fabric mat pulled out. And like I said, I already have my pieces pre-cut. So once I scan in my shapes, and I bring it into Brother Canvas workspace. I can't see my comments. Hold on. Oh, good morning, Patrice. You're back. There's Mylene. Mylene, did you get your bowl cozy? I had the scan and cut SDX 230 DI. Disney version. So once you bring in the shapes and you get it digitized and you create your SVGs and you put it back into Canvas workspace, all the things, you can see how big the pieces are that you need to cut. So that's what I have right here. All of my pieces pre-cut because I know what size they are. So we're going to do fabric down and we're going to reverse the shape. Don't let Shay forget to reverse the shapes. Does it really matter with these shapes today? Probably not. But I still like to keep that in my head. Go ahead and reverse so it's just in my head. It's not going to hurt it. And it's not necessary today because of the shapes I'm using. But I still like to keep that in my head that that if you put the fabric down, face down, you have to reverse the design in your scan and cut, okay? So fabric down, and I'm also trying to remember what fabrics I'm putting where. Like I know that this is my bow. Let me get my picture. Okay, that's the top of my bow. Let me stop lying. Where's Shamika bag at? Okay, look. Okay. Okay, now I see what I did reverse it yesterday. No, I want this to be the top of my bag. Well, I may not be able to do that. Okay, we'll see when we get it. The shapes pulled in. Okay, so this is the bottom of my. Look, I'm cheating and looking at Shamika bag. It's okay though. This is the top of my bag. And I can put these fabrics on my mat anywhere I want because guess what? I can scan the mat in and I can move my SVGs around in the scan and cut and put the shapes where I want. I don't have to count squares or do any of those things I used to have to do with Cricut, okay? No offense to Cricut. It's just, I like the fact that I can scan. So I'm going to put this one right here. Which one is this one? Okay, this is my big strawberry. So as I'm putting it on here, I'm just looking at my image. I'm like, okay, this is this, this is this, this is this, okay? And then I have two tiny strawberries. Here's a strawberry. Where's the other strawberry? Listen. And I had one of them. I'm missing a strawberry. I think. So these are my little strawberries. Right here. This is the center of my, this is the center of my flowers. Okay, and then I may have room. No, I'll put it on the other mat. Can I get something else on here? I think I can. I can get this on here. I'm trying to look. Now I'm gonna do the green separate. So I'll put the top of the strawberries and the flowers together on the mat for the next cut. So I'm gonna save this for the next cut. But for the first cut, we're gonna just do, okay. So for the first cut, we're going to do the top of the bow, bottom of the bow, the strawberries, and the middle of the flowers. And then I'll do a second cut where I cut everything that's green and the outside of my flowers. Just so you know what I'm doing. I'm just separating everything out. The images are already saved in my scan and cut because I transferred it yesterday. So, good morning, Brandy. Good morning, everybody coming in. I appreciate you being here. Pray for me, Holt. Did my lady say she had her bowl closing? Okay. So let's go down. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load my scan and cut. And I know I'm putting it in the right way because my arrow is at the top. And don't worry, even if I did it backwards, it would tell me, hey, it's backwards. So I'm loading my mat. And I'm not gonna lie, I sit down, I have a little chair, and I sit down while I do this part. So I'm sitting down right next to the machine. And I'm going to retrieve data from my scan and cut. So I'm just going to pull up the files I had yesterday. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. Oh, crap. Oh, wow. Did I save them? Mm-mm. Let me see. Trust but verify, people. Because I don't see my files for yesterday for my flowers, but it's okay. Because we're going to improvise. Hold on. So I'm going to just send them back over. I haven't saved on my computer, I think. Lord. Oh, I'm sorry. My nose is running. Once again, I can't see downloads. Berry and Sage SVG. Okay, good. I do. Let me just open up Canvas Workspace. It's not a biggie. Everybody, calm down. Calm down. I just have to go to Brother Canvas Workspace. Maybe they just wanted me to show y'all this. Let's go here. Let's go here. Add to stage. So y'all can see what I'm doing. Y'all can see how easy it is. So the only thing I did was I went to canvasworkspace.brother.com. I'm going to hit the new button. I'm going to go to my SVGs, choose a file. Downloads. And then I'm going to go to Berry and Sage SVG, upload. Okay. And these are all of my shapes from yesterday. Y'all can't see them because they're orange. How did I change that yesterday? Oh, I did it fast today. Yesterday, I was searching around like a little crazy person, trying to figure out how to change the color to black. So now I'm just going to hit download, send it to my scan and cut, and pray she acts right today. Lord have mercy. We don't need no drama on live. Good morning, Marlise. So I'm going to click retrieve data on my scan and cut to see if it actually transferred right. Let's go back to my scan and cut. I'm going to do retrieve data from the clouds. Oh, thank goodness. There are my files right there. Ooh, okay. That was a bit scary. Okay. So we're going to edit because we're not going to cut all of this right now. Sorry, I'm trying to get right on my phone so I can see too. I want it. This is so weird. Wow. There it goes. Okay. It was so weird. I don't know why y'all can't see this on my iPad, but when I did it on my phone, y'all can see. I'm trying to be able to see what I'm doing. And the glare is just too much. I'm trying to fix it to where y'all can see, but it's okay. But I'll explain to y'all what I'm doing since y'all can't see. Don't worry, the next time I do something on my scan and cut, I'll have my phone connected so y'all can see. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll have my phone connected so y'all can see what I'm doing next time. If I do anything on my scan and cut. Okay, so let's go. The only thing I'm doing is deleting stuff off of my cut mat that I don't want to cut this time around, that I'm going to cut next time. So I'm deleting everything that's green. As a matter of fact, I need my little paper so I can see. I don't need this. I'm not doing that. Not doing that this time around. I'm doing that. I'm not doing this. Not doing that one. This, I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. Just deleting stuff off my screen so it doesn't try to cut it. So I have my strawberries, my bowl. So I do have my little circle. So let me add retrieve data from the scan and cut. I do have my little circles. Edit, delete, delete. Okay. So let's go back. Okay. Now I'm gonna scan my mat. So now that I have everything on my cutting field that I want to cut, I'm going to scan the mat so it can see what's on the mat, and I can move my SVG around based off of where the colors are. So it cuts exactly, like you can't see it on the screen, but I can see all of my little items on the screen. So I'm just going to move all of my SVGs around so it can cut on top of the color that I want it to cut on. So I'm just moving everything around. That's a strawberry, that's a strawberry, 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 big strawberry at the bottom. I think I can do it the way I wanted it. And it's enough fabric. Good, good, good. And some of these shapes, I'm going to just turn them around 90 degrees, 90 degrees. And let's turn it a little. I can turn it 10% either way. That way. Okay. So once I have all of my shapes moved on top of the fabric that I want it to cut on, I'm just going to hit OK, cut, and it's going to cut. Thank you, everybody that's watching. No problem, Marge. Good morning, Scrapping Like a Lady. Okay, I'm going to hit start. The first pieces that I'm cutting are my first pieces of my applique design on my embroidery machine. So now it's cutting. Yay! It doesn't take long to cut at all. Good morning, D. Smith. Welcome in. Thank you for watching. It's like super, super fast. I need my spatula. I say the best way to learn your skin and cut is just to get in there, cut, play around with it. Good morning, Angela. Just to get in there and just play around with it. Who was cutting my tiny strawberries? And it's done just that fast. So I'm going to just scrape this up a little bit. And there's a little string Just a little. But look how little my little circle is. It's so tiny. So I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose my little circle. So, and I can still use this fabric. So I'm going to set it to the side because I have one more circle that I need to cut. And it'll fit right here in this little spot right here. I definitely think there's more benefits to the scan and cut just because of the scan features, Angela. There's pros and there's cons to all the machines, you know. Where's my little snips? And with these, they didn't cut perfectly. I created the SVG files from in Brilliance, and that SVG is created off of my designing, and I definitely can use some work on that. On my digitizing, okay? I definitely need to work on it a little bit more. Like when I have SVGs that come in like perfectly, then it's easier for me. So I am working on that. But I just have to snip off a little bit of hair. But here's my little tiny strawberry. I will tell you that I could not cut this accurately, my fabric with my Cricut. But you see, it's just a little bit that I had to snip off. This is my part of my bow. Here's my other strawberry. See how it has that little bit of hair? Not too bad. So this is my big strawberry. And then let's cut, we got to cut the greenery. So this is another part of my ribbon. This one's already falling off. So just a little string, not a lot. For me, that's kind of a success. I don't know what happened with this piece. This one didn't cut good at all. Okay. Okay, see you later, Jenny. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to unload my mat. I'm just going to place the greenery on here because this is my next cut. I'm going to place it face down. So this is for my stems and my leaves. I'm just going to place it face down. I know that I need another one of my buds for my flower. So I'm going to put the yellow back down. So I'm going to put this yellow back on here. And because I can scan my mat, I can place that circle right here in this spot right here that doesn't have any cuts. And then I have my flowers, and they're all going to go face down. It doesn't matter which one goes with which flower. It doesn't matter to me. And then we're going to put that right there. And y'all won't be able to see me, but I'm going to pull in that file again. And we're going to move the pieces around so I can cut these other ones. I only have 2 that I needed to set up. Let's go back to home. Okay. Retrieve data from my scan and cut. Oh, sorry, not from my scan and cut, from the cloud. Because I pulled it from Canvas workspace. And what I'm going to do is delete all the things that I've already cut. I already cut that, so let's delete. I already cut that. I'm going to delete it. Delete. I'm just deleting everything I've already cut. And then we're going to cut everything that's left over. Delete. I already cut my little strawberries. They're cute. Delete. I need that. I do need that one. I do need that. That's the big one. This is the tiny one. Okay, so now what else do I need? Oh, I need my stems. So let's move this up so I can see. So what I'm going to do is hit OK. I'm going to hit add retrieve data. I don't know if I saved my stems on here. yesterday. I don't see them. So what I'm going to do is go back to Canvas Workspace, pull it in. I'll show y'all what I'm doing so y'all can see. So I'm going to delete all of this. I don't need it. Delete. SVG, choose a file. We're going to go to my downloads. And let's go to stem. I should have stems. Here's my stems right here. Okay. So here are my stems right here. It may be hard for y'all to see it, but they're there. Let's change the color. I keep doing that so it's muscle memory because yesterday I couldn't figure out how to change the color, but now I know how. Let's go ahead and move these around so I won't have to do it in the scan and cut. So I can move them around how I want them to be, how I want them to cut. So it's easier to move your pieces around in Canvas Workspace just because it's a little bigger. So what I'll do is I'll group this. Group. And then we're going to download. Send it to the scan and cut. Scan and cut transfer is ready. So now I'm going to go to the cloud on my scan and cut. And I'm going to pull it up. Back at the scan and cut. So, and it's already on here. Just that fast. So can you do that with a Cricut? No. I forget who was asking about that. But that's the advantages of having the scan and cut. So what I'm going to do is scan my mat again because I changed up my fabrics. You can't scan on a Cricut too. So like I said, there's benefits and to each of the machines. But I want to be able to scan. I also want to be able to electrically send the files to my scan and cut and be able to pull it up and see it. So now I can see that that little circle bud, I'm going to put it right here. Right here. Where I know I have an empty spot. Where's my picture? I need my picture. So I'll put these pieces in the right spot. Okay, so my stems need to go here. So I'm going to move my stems over here. Because I scanned in my mat. So now I can see where the fabric is. And I can see where to move my little pieces around. Okay, so edit, select. I kept trying to select one of the leaves and it wouldn't select. So I'm just doing them one at a time so I can grab just that one leaf. Okay, so I want my leaves here. This is my big flower. It goes at the bottom. This is a tiny flower. I need 2 of those, don't I? So I'm going to go to Object Edit and we're going to duplicate it. So I needed 2 of those. So I made another one just that fast. And then these, what is this? Oh, this is a flower. Okay. Let's move this flower. Let's move this flower right here. So I have a flower here, and then a big flower here. What is this? I think these are my leaves. No, yes. Okay, yes. So let's move that down. Move my leaves over to this little piece. And then my strawberry tops go here. So my strawberry tops go here. Okay. And I need to hit OK. And you can move the pieces around how you want them. Let me see. Object Edit, turn. I want to turn 10. Okay. You can also zoom in because I really can't see. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay. Okay, everything is where it needs to be. I can cut and then we're done. I'm just scrolling down, making sure everything's on the fabric. Okay, 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 cut. And the next thing that the Cricut doesn't do is I don't have to do settings. Cricut, you gotta, how much pressure, how many, I don't have to do any of that with the scan and cut. Is if the first thing it does is it auto tests the depth of the material. So it tested the mat, then it tested the depth of my fabric that is cutting, and it auto measures. And I didn't have that stuck down good, so let's pause, quit cutting, and I'm going to use my And I'm getting ready to use my, I guess I thought this mat was a little bit stickier than I thought. And that came up. So let's try to just wiggle this out gently. Put that back in. Put that down. Can I save this? So this one got crinkled up. So what I'm going to do is hit back. I'm going to edit. No, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to just recut this really, really quick. We're going to recut that with some heat and bond. And put some more heat and bond on the fabric. What did I do with that fabric this morning? As I said, I'm going to need it. Where's my green? Ooh, and I had it this morning. I said, Shay, you're going to need this fabric. And sure, oh, here it is right in my face. I didn't want to put it up because I said, if I need it, I'll have it. My iron is on. It is this fabric right here. We're going to cut a little piece. It doesn't take that long. And this time before I start, I'm going to use my brayer. I did find my brayer, y'all. Remember, I was like, where's my brayer? I found my brayer. So we'll use the brayer, give it a good push down. This is not the most stickiest of mats. So I cut this piece. It's about the same size. It's actually too big. Let me cut it down just a little bit. And we'll put some heat and bond on the back of it, and we'll be back on track. Y'all know how we do around here. We make it work. We ain't gonna give up. Sorry, I'm not in the chat too much, but good morning, everybody that's hanging with me, sticking it out for the long run. So here's my new piece of fabric. And let's grab a little bit of heat and bond. I should have had some heat and bond pulled out. Y'all, I got the big old box of heat and bond. Stacey and I bought this heat and bond probably well over a year or 2 years ago. And I still had this big old box of heat and bond. I told Becky I'm not switching until I use all this heat and bond. I got a big old roll. It's ridiculous. Okay, I just need a little bit. Cut a strip. Come over to the iron, press this down, and we're back on track. Too easy. Don't fret when things like this happens. It's okay. Hi, Nicole. Okay. And I'm going to just cut this off of my heat and bond. Okay. I'm going to unload this mat. And I'm going to put it back on top. Pull y'all up. Oops, sorry, y'all. I'm going to pull y'all up so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to let that cool off a second. It's super hot. And I'm going to place this back on the mat. And then I'm going to grab my brayer. And we're going to bray everything to make sure it's on here good. So we don't have any drama. The only thing that I need to do when I load my mat again, I'm going to rescan it, is I'm going to check the pieces that were on here to make sure it's good. Although I put it in the same spot, we still want to check, okay? Okay, I think we're good. So I'm going to load my mat and scan it. We're going to load it. I'm going to go ahead and hit next on my file over here. It's just going to be a tack down. I mean, a placement stitch. It's just a placement stitch for the stems. Okay. So let's go ahead and scan the mat just so we can do our double check. So I'm scanning my mat. My most favorite part is actually pulling the fabric off after it cuts. Actually, it looks good. I want to move one of these down just a little bit. Okay, everything looks good. Everything looks good. Okay, cut. Let's try it again. Start. Let's go. So there it goes. It's checking the depth of the mat. Now it's checking the depth of the fabric to see how it needs to cut. I have my vinyl blade on, recommended by Cindy Hogan, and I haven't switched back to the other mat since. I mean, the other blade since. Y'all know I don't like changing my feet or blades or anything. I'm a creature of nature. I just I'm like, Okay, it is cutting away. And it's such a trigger. I just want to go ahead and start. It's like, no, Shay, just wait. Wait. These are the stems. Ooh, I'm so excited to have all my little pieces cut out ahead of time so you don't have to cut around after each applique stitch. It's so great. It's so great, y'all. It's so addictive. Okay, and it's done just that fast. Okay, so look at that. Look at it. Look at it. There we go. And then here's this one. And then this one. Ooh, look at my little leaves. Ooh. I usually have a perfect cut, but like I said, I created these SVGs, so that's probably why we got a little hang stitch on there. Because when it's not a file created by me, it's like perfect. Oh, look at my little flowers, y'all. They are so cute. Okay. Calm down, Shay. Calm down. Like you didn't see this yesterday. I still get excited, y'all. So I'm like, ugh. I don't want to cut nothing. Okay. Okay. So I got my big flower bud. And here are my stems. Look at how, look how tiny these are. Like nobody has time for that. And the other baby one stayed on here. So this is a tiny one. We need that. And we need our little leaves. Look how cute they are. They're so tiny. Okay, we're done with the scanning cut for today. She's great. She did what she came to do. She's wonderful. She's great. Let's put her up. And let's finish our applique. Because now that we have our pieces cut, it's going to go much faster. Okay, so let's move and straighten up a little bit. Put this down here. Throw this in the trash. Got to straighten up as we go. We don't want to mess. Put my brayer over there. This over here. I'm going to move my applique pieces off to the side because I'm going to be bringing my hoop over here to press the applique pieces down. Okay. And there is a little paper on the back of these, and I do need to peel them off. I'll peel them off as we go. Okay, slide that over. And then I'm going to bring my little boards back over here. Okay. So I'm back at the embroidery machine. Okay. Once again, it's still doing the placement stitches over here. I don't want to make y'all dizzy, so I won't turn you around right away. It's just doing the placement stitches for the stems. So let me go ahead and take off the paper. so that when I bring it over here, I just have to press them down. It'll do a blanket stitch around the applique pieces. Oh, these is tiny. Okay. So it's doing all the green first because it goes underneath the flowers. Ooh. Okay, wait. I know you're ready for me. I'm not ready. I'm not done. Don't be beeping for me. Okay. I'm not ready. Okay. So y'all may not be able to see it, but there are little placement stitches on here. I hope you can see them. I did it in light pink, so it's kind of hard to see. So what I'm going to do is place my applique pieces right on there where they belong. So let's just drag them around. Wait, which way does this go? It goes. Y'all, I forgot to flip the pieces. I forgot to flip the designs. Remember when I was like, it's not going to matter? It does matter. It does matter. It matters on these stems. Ah, okay. It's okay. Y'all, did y'all remind me? I'm going to go back and look at the comments to see if y'all reminded me to flip my stem. Did y'all remind me? Let me see my comments. Did y'all remind me to flip my stems? It's okay. I got my leaves. My leaves aren't. Let me see. Mirror does matter. Someone said it. Evelyn, I said it. It does matter. But did y'all remind me? I told y'all to remind me. Oh, okay. It's okay. We're going to have the drama today. I was like, why ain't they fitting in there? So it's okay. So our stems, what color? What did I do with them? Did I throw them in the trash already? Okay. Because I'm mad. Because I just said we don't need the skin and cut anymore. Boy, when I'm trying to tell you, if it can go wrong on live, baby, it can go wrong on live. Let's go ahead and cut another piece of fabric. Because in reality, how long does it take to cut this out? Like a second. It takes longer to explain what I'm doing than it does to actually just get it done and do it. Okay. We grab some heat and bond so we can cut the stems again. Who has these kind of problems in their craft room? I know I'm not the only one that forgets to do stuff like this. After I said I needed to mirror. I can't see my comments. Hold on. Oh! Shamika. I didn't forget to flip on yours, though. But I also wasn't on live either. Ugh. The drama. The drama. Well, Shamika and Rosalind just got their skin and cuts. Let's just see if they forget. Okay. Look, I still have it pulled up, so that's the good thing. We just gonna slide her back forward. I never turned off the skin and cut. So what we're going to do is give it a little love, load my mat. I just want to play with my skin and cut today, I guess. I guess that's what we're doing today. I just want to play with her. I have to delete all this other stuff off. I don't need to cut anything but my stems. So I'm deleting everything off except the stems. Okay. Then I'm going to scan my mat so I can see where to place the stems. I'm going to go ahead and throw these away. Throw that away. I don't need that. Okay, so now I see where to place them. I need to rotate them. They're the wrong direction. Slide them over, and then we're going to cut. So that took, what, a couple minutes to prep the fabric, get it cut. It doesn't take long. Okay, so while it's doing that, I can go ahead and pull off some of these papers on this applique. That takes some time too. I think everything else is fine. That was the only thing that was direction sensitive. While it's cutting that, I'll just peel these papers off. The drama today, y'all. The drama. Okay, it's done. Oh, wow. And it didn't give me the greatest cut. Okay. Okay, so I have 1, 2. And 3. All righty, everybody. Let's continue on. Party continues. Let's go. Okay. I'd be gosh darned. Should I just quit today? Let me reverse the design. Reversing the design this time, everybody. Okay. When I tell you I'm having a day, I am definitely having a day. I did reverse the design this time. And I am cutting another piece of fabric. I am taking a deep breath. And we are pressing the fabric. When I start talking slow like an elementary teacher, you know I'm like at my 100th. And we're adding the heat and bond. The design is reversed this time. The design is reversed. And I am adding the heat and bond. Now I am letting it cool off a little bit. And then I'm going to add it to my mat and cut again. Because this is it, Michael Jackson. We may only see the stems today on live. Okay, let's hit OK. Scan the mat. Start. Okay, so what is the word for today? Can anybody guess? Can anybody guess what the word for today is? I bet you $5 everybody know what the word for today is. Reverse. Reverse. Repeat is funny though. Y'all real funny. Y'all real funny for that one. Repeat. I can't do you. Who put that? Calm. Bessie, I like that. Calm. When I start talking in my kindergarten voice, you know I'm at about to set it off in this mother scooter. I like that. Calm. I like that. I really like that. But the word for today is a reverse. I think I've taught everybody today when they get their scanning cuts, if you don't already have one, to reverse the design. Look at how perfect that fits in there now. I was trying to fit it in there and I was like, it's not working. What did I do in my head? And I was like, reverse. Reverse. Everybody clap your hands. On Sunday before 12. Okay. Darika got a skin and cut. Darika, what did you learn today if you're still here? To reverse. If you're new to YouTube, it's okay. It's okay. You just keep going. Laugh at yourself. Okay. And here we go. Oh, that one was supposed to go on the bottom, but it's okay. I think it still covers up that one. And I'm just pressing this down with my iron. It's still going to do a blanket stitch around all of these. I'm going to change my thread color to green because we cannot afford to make any more mistakes today. And I have pink on here right now. So remember all the steps. It's going to do a blanket stitch. I don't want pink leaves. This is mine. So we are going to make sure we don't make any more mistakes on my bag today. So let's go ahead and pull that pink thread through. And we're going to change it to green. I already have green loaded up here because like I said, I did this ball yesterday. So we're just going to wrap that around. Okay. Thread it. Okay. Press foot down. That down. And let's go. Let me make sure I didn't do nothing crazy. Can't afford no more mistakes today. Okay, good. It looks good. Woo, okay. Woo. Look, we can't afford no more mistakes today. Okay. Everybody, thank you for hanging with me. What are we giving Shamika hugs? Get Shamika. Oh my God. She's so I'm sure you can. But I have not scraped like a lady. I have not. I'm a hot mess. I have not. Look, I did talk to brother on Friday. I talked to brother and I talked to the cable people Spectrum on Friday about this dang on luminaire, but we got it together. I couldn't get connected to Canvas, and I'm like, So after this, I think it does the top bow. Gonna do these two little pieces next. It's pretty. It's pretty. Yo, I wanted this machine bad. I got it. Love you, Olivia May. Just doing blanket stitches around all of the applique pieces. The only one that I changed to a stat stitch for mine was the flower. And I pray I like it because Oh, it doesn't. It does. Okay, yeah, that is right. It does do that part next. Okay. So it's the bottom of the bow next. Okay. Oh, and it's doing the stitch in green. I should have changed it to pink. Hopefully you won't be able to see it too much. Oh, I don't like that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, everybody. It's fine. It's been a long morning already. Okay, so these go here. Okay, you can't see the green too much. Thank God. Okay, so these go like right here. I'm going to just take the hoop off, press it over to the side. I won't move y'all and make y'all dizzy. But when I come back, I'm going to change that thread to pink. Yeah, just put that in your memory bank, because just because you don't have a scan and cut today, you may have one next year. And the one thing you won't forget is this live where Shay did not reverse the design. Keep it in your memory bank. The only thing I did was go over there and I pressed it down with the, gave it a little press. So what we need to do is change the thread from green to pink. It's going to do a blanket stitch. You know, I always forget to put that tab down. I don't like the little strings all around. Hey, Tuck. You was talking about you earlier, boo. Okay, so after this should be this one. Okay. See, it goes fast after this. It was just that satin stitch and getting the fabric cut. The little drama, just a little drama. Just a little. Oh, it looks so pretty. Okay, now it's going to do the placement stitch for the top of the bow. Just like this, like that. And that goes right there. Okay. No change of thread color is needed. I'm just going to take this over to the board, press these applique pieces down, and then we will be back. This is what it's looking like so far. Okay. Just give it a little press. It doesn't take much. And then if we come back, it's going to do a blanket stitch. And then I'm like, what is next? I think it's a flower. I can't remember. I just digitized it. I don't remember what I did. I think it is the flowers next. The flowers. And that's in pink too. So let me make sure those are ready to go. So it really doesn't take long after the satin stitch. Take me longer to get the paper off of these things. Okay. And then one more flower. Got 2 little flowers and 1 big one. Okay. What did you purchase the fabric for? The blankets, the yarn? Oh, that's somebody. That's for somebody else. Okay. Okay. So now we're doing the placement stitch for the flowers. It'll do all 3 of them at the same time. Oh, I got a super, she said a super chat. Read it. Did I? I don't see. I don't see it. What did it say, Rachel? I can't see one. If that's you being messy, Rachel, I'm going to get you. So I'm going to put my flowers down right here. One right over here. And then one goes right here. Like I said, I'm just going to go and press it down. I'll show you before I go. So this is what it looks like. My little flowers, I placed them right on top. Is Rachel playing with me, y'all? Because y'all know me and Rachel, honey. Okay. And then I'm going to tack down this one right here. Just want to make sure it's right in the center of that stitch line. Okay, so now let's do the tack down of the flower. We almost done. Be done before you know it. Make sure that. Make sure all my fabric looks good. So now let's go ahead and do the stitch around there. Okay. Did I not do the right file? It's not doing the satin stitch. I'm gonna look at that when when it stops stitching. I'm gonna look at that. Good morning, my scrapping mama. So for this one, I used the Sew Simple shapes and I scanned them into my scan and cut and created an embroidery file. It's the Berry and Sage So Simple Shapes, and I do have them linked in my description box. Good morning, Tina Kennedy. I see you. Oh, I see it, Sherry. Okay, I'm sorry. I see it. I see it. I'm sorry. Thank you, Sherry, for the super chat. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I was like, yay. Thank you, Sherry, for always supporting me and my channel and the entire community, because she be everywhere. Thank you, Sherry. She made me pull out the maracas. Oh, it says it'll be here tomorrow, my link. Oh, okay. It did take me long to get to the post office, so I'm going to let them make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of my digitizing file right here. I'm going to just hit the home button. Okay, so we get ready to play around again. Because what is Shay Shay doing? I always got some drama, honey. So I'm going to go back to embroidery. I'm going to hit this little pocket. I'm going to go to my USB. And I'm going to scroll down because I had changed this outline to satin. And it's not stitching satin. And I'm like, why not? Maybe I selected the wrong one. It comes in opposite. So I'm going to hit edit. And what are we going to do? A reverse. As a matter of fact, I'm going to hit rotate because that's what I did. Okay, so hit OK. Embroidery. That doesn't have the satin stitch on my flower either. Return. Let me start over. I know I saved it on here, so let me just... I mean, if I don't get the satin stitch, it's fine, but I know I saved it. So where is it? It says Berry Sage Satin. I've been playing around with my baby. I kind of can do the minimum with her. And that's not a satin stitch, though. Okay. And that's 43 steps, so that's the wrong one. Okay, so we're going to continue on. I won't take this project out of the hoop, and I'll play around with it later to figure out what I did wrong. Let's rotate her, edit, rotate, 90, okay, embroidery. Now let's go back to steps and let's get back to where we were. Okay, let's go backwards because it's probably faster to go the backwards way because we were almost done. So let's go down. Now we're going to do the middle. The only reason I'm okay with skipping it is because that satin stitch doesn't interfere with any of my other stitches. So as long as I don't remove it from the hoop, I can still go back and add my satin stitch when I'm done. Okay. So y'all got to see me playing around with the digitizing a little bit. It's not too hard. If you have one brother machine, they kind of all work the same. This one's just a little bigger and fancier than my brother NQ1700E. But similar, same as my baby lock. She's very similar. So these are the middle buds that go in the middle of the flower. They're orange. And we're going to press them down. I have a little spot. I messed up on Shamika's yesterday, and I'm fixing it on this one. I cut all of the little buds at the larger size, and I duplicated the larger one, and I didn't do the small one. So just little mistakes. that I fixed from yesterday that mine will be perfect. I just say that out loud because I think she may have fell asleep or she may miss it, you know. I'm gonna see if she catch all my shade today. But her bag is still gonna be thebomb.com.org.net .everything. Okay, so this is where I need to change my thread to orange because we don't want pink buds, do we? If the fabric is orange, we want to use orange. So I will not be lazy and change my thread. And I do have some kind of yellowish orange fabric already picked out from yesterday. So we will load her. Okay. Wind her up a little bit. She doesn't need to be out that far like that in the streets like that. I'm so thankful for Sherry. Sherry, I really appreciate that super chat. It really does help my channel. Oh, I'm going to buy some fabric. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Did anybody look at the special today on Fat Quarter Shop to see if it's good? I'm all excited. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna buy something. Ooh, I'm gonna buy something, y'all. Good morning, Tiny. Tiny, are you going to Alvarez Academy? I'm not going, but I'm going to pop up during one of the lunches and speak and eat, not eat with y'all because I didn't pay. But I'm going to come and shop and, you know. What's it called when you go and you're not invited? What's that called, y'all? Oh, I didn't even read the comment. What did it say? It says, for all you do for all of us. And I didn't even see that part. That's so funny. Check your fabric on the right. Oh, thank you. Glad I'm reading the comments, y'all. I'm trying to think, was it long enough to catch? Yeah, it could. It could have been. Always got to be careful. Placement stitches for the strawberry is next. Let's make sure I have the paper off of the strawberries. Okay, there's one strawberry. Oh, a crasher. But I'm going to be a good crasher because Courtney loves me. And Cindy and Alexis. They all love me. And everybody at the store. I'm going to spend money when I go. I'm going to spend money. A party crasher. Thank you, Roslyn. You saw it yesterday, but I guess it's different when you see it kind of live. Okay, let me cut the yellow thread. Roslyn, are you okay? We're cutting the yellow thread. Are you okay, boo-boo? So a strawberry goes here. A strawberry goes here, and a strawberry goes there. And I'm just going to go over there and press it down real quick with the iron. Okay. Okay. Just pressing my little strawberries down. A little drama this morning, but we're going to finish strong. Okay. And remember, I also digitized this in Brilliance. So it wasn't hard. They just have an applique button that you hit. It's not too hard. Let's go ahead and get the pink thread loaded. And then I think I have one more green switch and then I'm done. Get this thread that I sat over there that'll drive me crazy. Okay, so we just have the top of the oh Lord, where's my little y'all? I'm missing one of my little strawberry toppers. I guess we're gonna be cutting around that applique piece because we not cutting this one little piece. We'll do it the traditional way, I guess. Because I probably did I cut two? Gosh darn. Doing applique the old way is for the birds. You mean we gotta cut around this little piece? Let me find the fabric. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what did it do? Because I don't see my placement stitches. Did I miss something? Wait. Let's look at this. The needle is threaded, but I don't see any stitches. So let's go back. Go down. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was doing the outline of my strawberries. Wake up, Shay. I thought it was just virtual. I thought it was virtual. Hey, D. Smith. Oh, snap, Marlene. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. Well, I really messed up on this. I don't even have a tack down stitch for this to even do that. Okay. Let me try to. No, I did cut out two. There's two little pieces here. So where is my little piece at? Hold on. Let's look. Aye. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to find that little piece. I was like, maybe I didn't cut it, but it's two little cutouts. Lord, y'all, be careful with your little pieces. You look, they're easily lost. Cause I don't lost the leaf, y'all. Now I'm looking around on the floor. Okay, let's go ahead and finish. The leaf is like the last step. Oh, Lord. Okay, so let's just try to cut this out. I'm kind of artistic. Oh, I don't lost the leaf. I cannot. I'm just done today. Once again, must see TV over here with Shay. Crafting on a dime with ShayShay. You never know what you're going to get. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. But we will finish the project. We're going to finish the project. 20 hours later. Without a satin stitch. Okay, so I'm just cutting out my little shape myself. Don't worry, everybody. It's going to be fine. I'll find that little shape later. And when I find that little shape, I'm going to post it in my group. If you're not in my Facebook group, why not? I have it pinned in the comments. Click on it, join it. I'll accept you, or Stacy will accept you into the group. Now, Stacy kind of hardcore. She'd be like, no. So answer all the questions, because Stacy is not letting you in, okay? She is gangster, okay? Stacy say, I don't know you. Okay, I'm going to change my thread to green. Let's not forget that step. And this is the last step. I'm going to go back and do my set stitch, y'all. I cannot. Once I figure out what I did wrong. Blame the digitizer, okay? That's what we always do, right? When something doesn't stitch out right, we blame the digitizer. I'm still looking for my green piece as I work. Okay, so let's cut the pink thread. Let's change it to green, and then we're done after this. Oh, we're not done after this. I have a decorative stitch that it goes around and does. Okay. Okay, it says some you... Judith, of course. Look, I'm all like... Somebody stole my leaf top. My strawberry top. It's probably in this little bin over here. I probably threw it away. The point is I cut it. And it's gone. Hey, Pooh Bear. Yes, Pooh Bear, yes. I found one at a great deal that I could not pass up. And I felt comfortable buying it after a friend of a friend knew her. I was like, oh, thank you. Somebody was able to vouch for her and tell me that it was a honest crafter and they knew her, and I was able to snatch it up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our crafting community is everything. Because I wouldn't have just bought a Lumi from anybody. I need to check all the facts, okay? Because I'm not doing the whole thing scrapping like a lady. I'm not doing the whole quilt. I don't have the time to do the whole quilt. I'm just making it into a bag. So I wanted to do the project. It's cute. So I'm just making a couple of the blocks, and I'm going to turn them into a bag. Good morning, Ruchi. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I appreciate it. Just like with this one, Scrapping Like a Lady, I didn't do, there's a whole quilt for this of all the same flower. I love it, but I don't have time to do the whole quilt because I'm in a whole bunch of sew along. So I did buy the pattern, I made the block, and I just made it into a bag. Super cute. Super cute. So I still want to support. It's just I have to be realistic with my time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Marlene about to upgrade it. Thank you. Thumbs up. Connie said thumbs up. See you all tomorrow, Connie. Thank you, Pooh Bear. Yes. Thank you, Scrapper Like a Lady. I love my little bag too. Even though it's not even. I mean, not even though it's not centered. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Like I said, I'm not going to take this project out of the hoop. I'll just show it to you in the hoop. And then after the live, baby, I'm going back and try to figure out why my maybe I didn't save the updated file on my USB. That's probably what happened. Get that satin stitch done, and then I'll post it at my Facebook group. Thank you. Good morning, Donzel. Did I say good morning to Donzel? I don't think I did. It is almost done, you guys. Less than 200 stitches. Y'all made it through all the drama today. I mean, if there's no drama, I mean, there's no fun, you know. We really learn from our mistakes, right? So you got to make some mistakes. I'm just kidding. I didn't make no mistakes yesterday, so. Mylene, you see your candle over there? Your candle warmer? I am using it. It does smell good in here. It is satisfying. Thank you, Evelyn. Evelyn, you learned what not to do on my live this morning? Okay, that's it for this design. Let's slide it over. Oh my goodness, y'all. It has been a morning. But this is what we came out with. And I can't take it out the hoop. I can't take it out the hoop, y'all. Look, let's turn off the thing where it focuses. Stop sharing. Okay. So I can't take it out the hoop. I keep talking about that satin stitch because my strawberries are kind of a white base. So you can barely see my strawberries. I was going to do a pink satin stitch so it stands out a little bit more. And I'm still going to do that around all of my strawberries. Not my strawberries, all of my flowers after the live is over with. And I'll post it in the group. Is Vera here for my picture? Thank you, Vera, for taking pictures for everybody. And me. You know I gotta be petty. Thank you, Sean. Look, Sean, do you get pictures too? Look. I'm trying to be nosy. You know, Vera. I was a little sensitive that day, but I'm still getting over it. And I'm going to counseling for it. Thank you, Vera. Thank you, everybody. Oh, goodness. I'm going to counseling. I'm not upset that she takes pictures for Derica, Katrina, Tuck, and everybody else. Rosalind. Stacy, probably. Look, as I go down the list, look. Y'all know I'm the baby and I'm very sensitive. My feelings was hurt. I was just in somebody's comments and I was like, wait a minute. Are we really doing this? We're not gonna bring it up again because the new people don't know me well enough yet. And I don't want them to think that I'm whiny and I'm being a baby. I'm not. I'm a big girl and I can handle this after 3 more sessions. Okay. Thank you guys for joining me. What are we doing next week, y'all? Look, I'll be having my stuff posted and I'll be like, what am I doing? I don't even know because the agenda is posted so far in advance. Oh, okay. We're doing Designs by JuJu next week. And then we ended with Kimberbell. The word of the day is reverse, everybody. A reverse. A reverse. A reverse. We're going to reverse all day today in the chats, okay? So Stacy and Jess is up next, and we're going to reverse on them too. We're going to reverse throughout the rest of the day. Just follow us throughout the day on all the lives. It's going to be fun. We're going to reverse all day, okay? Just so you know, if you're new to my channel, I do have some affiliations below in the description box for Designs by JuJu, Kimberbell, Sweet Pea, Back Quarter Shop, all the places. So please use my affiliate links. I appreciate it. It does support my channel, and I do see that y'all are clicking on them, and I thank you. Early and often, Evelyn. Thank you, Evelyn from Orlando. So I will see you guys tomorrow, where we'll be working on the bag for these, for Shamika's, because mine, I got to do some work on mine. We gonna try to bag out with Shamika's first. We're not gonna say why we doing Shamika's first. We just doing Shamika's bag first tomorrow, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, Monday, Tuesday. They told me that already. I didn't need that many. She said I wasn't that bad. I just needed a little bit. Okay. Safe travels to everybody that's at Socation, or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Y'all know my memory bad. Thank you, Judith. Thank you, everybody. Let's get out of here so we can get coffee, eat a little bit before Stacy and Jess come on. Okay. All righty. See you guys tomorrow morning at 6. Thank you for watching Crafting on a Dime with ShayShay. Bye.
ShayShay, sweet, loving, fun, pink, girly, hoops, threads, batting, she's twirling, sketching with a Juki stabilizer, tight, Lori Holt, inspiration, quilting all night, little scraps, big dreams, pretty prints and clean seams. ShayShay keeps it cute, then she makes it move. Crafting on a dime with ShayShay. Crafting on a dime with ShayShay. Pink girly magic in a handmade way. Crafting on a dime with ShayShay.
Crafting on a dime with ShayShay.
Buttons in the bowl, lace on the side, charm pack smile with the